What you guys up to tonight? I thought I'd share a little bit of this peaceful happiness with you out here. Así es, coca hay uno parque en la noche. Out chilling in the park in the nighttime with the homie. I know what time it is. Talking to a good friend here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got a good interview coming up here in the short future. Que no, compa? En el futuro cercano. Algo chilo.
Afirmativo.
Afirmativo. It's my homie I've been telling you guys about a long time that I used to roll with. I'm here visiting him out in front of his area. You know what time it is? La Gloria. Let me grab a cig check. Un paro, canal. ¿Me puedes quitar el filtro? That's my homie to take out the filter. I can't do it with the mask. It's hard. And then I got this hand all weirded out. What's up, Mel? What's good with it? So check this out. I got a video, you guys. I'm about to drop tomorrow. I'm gonna announce it right now. This is big news. No one else has ever touched on this, and it has to do with organ trafficking out of, I'm not gonna say the state yet because I don't want to ruin the video, but it's a big deal, you guys. And it involves lots of people, very powerful, and very dangerous, Yeah, Surfing, I'm trying. Very hard, I'm trying, That's what I try to do. But you guys will like the information that comes out. It's sad. And it's international. It's not just here in Mexico. It's the worst part about it. From what I've traced, it's involving a bunch of different countries, and organs are big money. Mañana, compa, que voy a hacer un video sobre gente que está vendiendo órganos. Qué triste eso, ¿no? Hagan los niños por los órganos. Yeah, mostly young kids. They're grabbing for their organs, which is like disgusting. After what was happening with Cartel Quintero and all that, it almost doesn't surprise me, but it looks like this is the new trend, They're finding other ways during this pandemic and other things to substitute. Or maybe this was going on beforehand, There's only so much I've been able to uncover. It's not like they're going to tell me the exact time when they started doing it. I got lucky enough that one of the people who was working with them got scared and ran off after like 5 months. And, that's the one who ended up telling me. And he's got his proof and stuff. He's got his WhatsApp chats, and, I went over the information with him, and it's sad. I almost didn't even like looking at what they were talking about. But the government doesn't do shit about it, so I guess I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drop the video. And I know it's a lot riskier than what I normally do, just dealing with this whole narco thing and stuff. This is a whole nother ballpark. I don't know what you guys think. If you do think it's a good idea, smash on that like button, because I only see 9 likes. It must mean a bunch of cops are watching this, or you guys aren't digging your homie. But damn. Talking about organ trafficking. Yeah, Liz, I feel you. And I'll give you guys a little taste of the craziest part of this video that's about to come out. I'll give you, this place looks sketchy. It's good if you ain't from here, homie, they'll, you get pulled out really quick. They don't like people that aren't known. They take them live and they leave Mexico live. That's all I'm gonna say. Like cattle. Okay? All these people are leaving here live because, the organs are only good for so long. So they send them live so that when they show up, they don't have to worry about, their time. The time the organs are worth, so they just send them alive. Yeah. I'm showing my friend how this works with the YouTube and the donations. Ahí fue 100 bolas. trying to explain to them. I'm trying to pull other people out, you know, that life and get them to doing this with me, and we'll see if it works. Hold on. Seeing any familiar faces in the area from the past? No, not really, man. A lot of people I know are dead. Actually, I think all of them are, except for my boy that's right here with me, and you know, Mr. Meadow. There ain't too many people. Yeah, I did. I saw that. I did see that, Frank. It's funny you noticed that. It's funny because I beat the other channels, the bigger channels, sometimes about 2-3 days on what I drop. So, let me check it out. The dude selling the food, those, you got like churritos or like Cheetos or something. I don't know what he's selling, something like that. I'm just here with some homies, you know. Was a journalist? Yeah, it's definitely complicated because, well, you know, people don't like what I'm speaking on. I'm Benny. I don't, you know, we don't talk about things like that, brother. But that created it was, but glad the government. Me too, man. I think you're talking about the video where the men were getting butchered and their women were crying, right, on the radios. Yeah, you know, I kind of forced their hand by putting that video out, and they should have done it on their own because they knew what was happening. But the fact that I had to put the video out to make them do it, it was that one, Frank. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. No, because I don't change my mask because I'm not scared of anyone here in public, brother. I just wear my mask because I don't want to be famous, man. I don't want people who don't know me to come up to me, if that makes sense. Everyone here knows what's up, people. I'm sitting here with this mask doing a live stream. No one bothers me, you know. I'm sure there's local police watching this tour, people from the area, and it's fine, you know. Felipe de Giar, Jalisco. Well, you know what? There's a lot of conflict going on all through what que es Jalisco y Zacatecas, todo eso, ¿no? Está el operativo Meseta, pegando con tubo. Don't stand out talking English? Of course I do, brother. But the people watch this channel speak English, so I'm not too worried about standing out. Oh, Jalisco, not so much, but the people, you know, have pressured me more so are Caro's people. What part of Zacatecas? You know, mostly along the limits con Durango. Donde se junta Zacatecas con Durango, that's where they're fighting. Because Jalisco wants the Golden Triangle, quieren el Triángulo Dorado. Entonces, si pueden tumbar el Durango, va a ser un golpe muy duro, fuertemente, ¿no? Al fin del día. Aquí es todo la gente de Sinaloa. Eso va a ser un grande logro. But, right now, está perdiendo mucha gente Jalisco probando meter Durango because it's their home turf, you know, the people who live there in Durango, and they're able to set up ambushes and they know the terrain, but who knows how long that'll go on, you know, or what's going on. They're doing offensives too into Zacatecas and hitting them, but these aren't type of wars that, you know, really leave clear winners. You won't know until like a plaza is completely cleaned out. Morelia, Michoacán, yeah, it's hot. Está bien caliente para allá. At Tijuana, just low profile, man. Don't have your jewelry out or nice phones out and stuff like that. Don't be provoking, you know, because I warn people about border cities. That's the, you know, conflict parts usually for tourists or border cities. Que no para que los ciudades de frontera son los más peligrosos por turistas, ¿no? Ahí se le gustan tumbar a turistas. Oh, they're still fighting, most definitely. Yes, I do change it. Well, I told you guys if I got 1,000 likes that I do a live stream. I ain't done before, right? So here it is, right in, you know, this is actually one of the more famous parks around here that everyone knows. And yeah, do a live stream for you guys right here. Agent Orange, what's up, homie? El compa eso, fue de las aduanas de Estados Unidos. Es policía, pero retirado. Y ella me ayudó mucho con el canal, viejo. Buena onda, neta. Buen corazón el compa. Trabajaba ahí en la mera Tijuana, compa, con aduanas. Unas historias bien curadas, como metían en latas de resol y pura así. I was telling my homie here about the Agent Orange's work as a customs agent. Aguaruto, yeah, it's beautiful. Está bien bonito, ¿no? Para Aguaruto, bien verde. Mafias of the country, of course they do. Like, let's say they show up to England, right? They're going to use the local gangs distribution network because it's already set up. Just like in the United States, they'll work with local gangs. Um, is it a good outside? Well, I told you guys I do a live at Leaving Guys Speech, just that no one's going to believe that I do. So everyone says, nah, you won't do a live out in the streets in public and this and that. It couldn't get more in the public than this, you know, just the narco cemetery, stuff like that. This is the hood. Anyone can show up right here, right now. You know, ain't no secret where I'm at. But I'm a man of my word, right? And I promise you guys a surprise live stream from something that people said I would never do. Cancun is chill as hell. You know, they try to keep the tourist zones relatively safe because of the money, right? Morelia, it's in between, you know, Carteles Unidos y la gente de Mencho. Lo están peleando entre los dos, macizo. So not one cartel owns it. It's between United Cartels and Mencho, you know. They're going at it big time. Some late night tacos. Actually, it's funny you said that. Let's see what I grabbed for a girl. Give me a second. I'll find the box. Find it. Oh, I got pizza. I have a late night pizza. It's the only thing I can find open. Well, nothing. It's you know, if she pled guilty, that's probably the best thing she could do and take a deal and do her time as long as she's not informing. You know, if it was a deal where it involves her talking, that's very different. ¿Cómo qué crees? Tu opinión. Me están preguntando sobre el esposo de Chapo. Como es declarado culpable. Yo digo mejor no que declare culpable y hace su tiempo sin hablar, porque si habla ya sabe, compa, qué pasa a la gente que habla así. Porque sabe mucha información que puede hacer mucho daño a mucha gente. The information that she knows could do a lot of damage to a lot of people, you know. Very dangerous information. That's what's up, Peter. That's what's up, homie. Yeah, Johnny, we used to have actually a pretty famous member of Jalisco who used to hop on the live streams. Like this live stream right now, he'd hop on every live and he'd answer your guys' questions about Cartel Jalisco. And, you know, he was confirmed who he was. It wasn't like a low-level, anybody Sicario could be lying. He was someone actually very well known to the point, you know, the government even knew about him. And he actually ended up getting arrested not too long after the lives that he did with us. I don't know if it had to do because he did take part in a very important assassination right after one of the lives he did with us. So, you know, I think it was more the assassination, but I think him doing lives on the channel didn't, you know, work out in his benefit either. Talk about a pirata. Well, you know, he made the mistake of talking shit about Mencho, and then Mencho scheduled the performance, or, you know, for him to go to Jalisco, and he actually was dumb enough to go. Oh yeah, of course, Aro, because, well, more so because his family is all still involved. His kids are running his faction, so they don't have to worry about protection. They are the cartel, you know? They're still working and doing their thing, so they're still active. But in the case they weren't active, you know, it really depends on his standing and how he treated his people. If he treated them good, they'll protect him for life. That's why I can do this live and walk out, because I treated people good. I don't have problems. Just like when you guys saw me literally in the poorest neighborhood in the state, just giving out money. And normally in that neighborhood, they see people pull up in a new car like mine. No, they tear you apart. They leave you without shoes. But you treat people well, and over a time period, and if you listen to that video and if you speak Spanish, you can hear like the cholos saying, "Oh, I remember you used to patrol here with the people, with the mafia, and you used to have a big pit bull, a white and black pit bull." Actually, listen to the video of how the cholos are talking to me when I'm giving out money to the kids, and you can see the relationship you guys have with the people down here in the streets and why they leave me alone. Next video is Shauna. I'm not sure, brother. Soon. I just did one though, like 5 days, no, like a week ago. Watch, I'm gonna give you guys a special opportunity, all right? I've told you, like when I did the walkthrough in the cemetery, if you guys remember the other dude who was with me that I told you so original member of the Antrax and all that, that's the same dude who's with me right now. And that, I've been working on this interview with him for a while. If you guys would like to ask him any questions, I'll give you a chance to ask him some questions, and he'll answer them right now. My word. Compa, lo dijo a la gente que no te puede ver ni nada. Te van a preguntar unas cosas. A ver. Dijo que tengo un compa bien honesto, pues, que sabe mucho y... A ver. ¿Qué dice el mundo? Yeah, the video I'm dropping tomorrow is actually directly touching on that with the organ trafficking. It's crazy. So yes, 100%. 110%. Well, it depends, Gary, but I'll tell him, compa, como la vida, muchos piensan del sicario ese que ganan mucho. Mentiras, no que ganan ni madres, compa. No, apenas para comer. ¿Qué crees? Unos 10, 15 mil bolas al mes. Y eso es mucho, ¿no? ¿No? Como unos que 8.
8, las primeras quincenas son, ahí le van tus 6,000, 7,000 pesos, ya de ahí ya no te tiran nada. Un carro, una pistola, una calentura, un carro doblado.
Listen,
es todo lo que te dan. Y ahí nomás pues ya no puedes ni decir, oye, no, pues se te retrasó el pago, cosas de esas. Y al rato así te traen y pues ya no te puedes hacer ni un lado, pues.
So he said, they might pay you right like the first couple of weeks, but they're only going to be paying you probably like $100 a week, all right? And they'll give you a stolen car and maybe a gun that's got a bunch of bodies on it, and that's all they're going to give you. That's what you're going to get out of them. That's all. He used to be, and very well known. If you look at the video of us going through the cemetery, the narco cemetery, that's, the dude. One of the realest dudes I know. He saved my life before a couple of times. Compa, están preguntando, ¿qué crees I'm gonna ask him what's the biggest motivation for people to get into it? That's a good question. Was he affiliated with the Antrax, just like me, brother? ¿Qué crees es la motivación más grande para que esa gente en esa vida? ¿Es la pobreza, no? ¿Qué crees?
Pues muchos viven con el alucín de que porque ven que están bien, que los ven con armas, que en buenos carros, que disfrutan y no, se van con el alucín, más caen los morros de edad menores, pues, más así ya, son los que más así que andan en el rollo de las drogas y eso, y caen ahí ya
se meten. He
He
said a lot of it's the poverty, but also it's like a hallucination that they think they're going to be the big dog, and then you mix in the fact that they have drugs, they give them drugs and they keep them drugged up, and that's the motivation between the poverty and that, and they won't last long. That's funny you said that. We were just talking about that. Compa, justo antes que empiezo eso, que estuvimos diciendo de cuánto tiempo dura la gente, ¿no? ¿Qué dijiste? ¿Cuánto?
4 años.
My homie here said even like the bosses, the people at the very top, usually got like a maximum shelf life of about 4 years. And that's long. That would be long for them, all right? That's not normal. Yes, Infinite. I got, look at my previous videos, man. I've gotten pretty heavy threats from pretty heavy people up from the top. No, bro. Both of us, you know, had already been out when that happened with the massa. Thank God. Thank you, user. Yeah, normally Jay Nice, yes. There's exceptions, of course. You could look at Mayo, right? He's got 50 years. But we're talking everybody else, not the 1 in a million exception. So, yes. And that's a long time. Most of them don't last that long. Not even close to it. How do you survive? Well, I just tell the truth, brother, and I don't lie about them. You know? That's what usually ends up causing journalists death here. They lie. Lie about the wrong people. Hold on. Because they got a lot of respect for my old man, and people don't talk about him, to be honest. People don't even say his name. I'm one of the few people who say his name on the internet. I don't know anyone else who actually lives here, not in the United States, and says his name. Compa, ¿qué crees que pasó con todas las cuentas del chino Antrax cuando se murió? Sus cuentas de bancario y eso.
Pues si este amigo tenía ahí familiares y eso, pues alguna persona tuvo que haber dejado ahí que hayan sabido sus cuentas y eso, sus contraseñas. Pero sí también hubo dinero que la misma mafia
Se le agarró.
se las quitaron, pues le decomisaron sus cosas y eso.
So, good question. My homie just told me that, you know, of course, some of the bank accounts the mafia might not have known about, and it went to his family members, but he said basically every bank account or anything that they knew about, they went after and they took from him, of course. And we know who we're talking about when we're saying this, that did this. The same people who didn't let him do it big to him and all that. Man, thank you for the donations, guys. Daniel, hell yeah. That's dope as hell. Especially with YouTube, they hit me with this 30% tax on everything I make because I'm outside the United States. David Ramirez, thank you, homie. Thank you, guys. Honestly, that really helps out the donations. That's cool. Acaban de donar 500 bolas, alguien. And you got any other questions for him? You guys can shoot him, homie. Ain't never gonna get a chance to question again someone like this, you know, in a live stream. He's gonna do some interviews, but for you guys to actually get a chance to interview him. Why is the pay so low? Because there's really so many people wanting to do it that it's not like they have to look hard. They could really pay him nothing, and probably they'd still find people to do it. Why do they stay in it? Because they can't get out of it. You know, once you get so deep in it, you can't get out of it. It's basically how it is. Tijuana, well, you know, people are killing each other out there because the Chapitos are fighting for it. You have the Cartel Jalisco, then you have the Cartel Felix. Todos están peleando por Tijuana en este instante. Mucho dinero, Tijuana. It's worth a lot of money. Thank you, Daniel. Hell yeah. Oh, you don't have to worry. I'm always going to stay out of that life, brother. Yeah, sometimes he does security for me. That's why he was doing the cemetery videos and stuff. And some, you know, he just is more, how would I say, low-key than Mr. Metal. Tina, thank you, guys. Damn. Ariana Felix around. Yeah, well, like, thank you, Tina, again. Well, Mencho created la Cartel Generación de Tijuana Nueva Generación, which was like the offshoot of Cartel Jalisco in Tijuana. And Ariana Felix, at the end of the day, lost a lot of people to him. You know, they stole a lot of talent and broke up a lot of the cartel. And then you look at a Flaquito, he went out with the Chapitos and made a deal with them, and now works for them. And that was one of the Ariano Felix's top guys, and he switched sides. So that definitely hurt him big. I will, Peter. When I get home, I will. He's watching the ranch right now. Are there any good cartels? No. No such thing. You know, there's no such thing as a good cartel, brother. Are there lesser evil cartels? Yes. You know, there's some that don't hurt women and children. So, Epstein, that's my buddy Sean's job. I'm not too big on Epstein. Young, don't ask that here. We're against people joining organizations. In fact, you ask that again, I'll permanently block you from this channel. I'm not being a dick. It's just we don't help criminals or criminal life. I'm trying to help people getting out of it. Yeah, only 97 likes. Isn't that scary? You think about what I'm talking about, how much I risk, where I'm at. I'm the only journalist who actually lives here where I say I live. I'm not in the United States, all safe and shit. And live streaming right here for you guys. Silver, thank you, homie. So human smuggling, lots, brother. And it's funny, tomorrow that video I'm about to touch on really has to do with organ trafficking that no one else has spoke about. It's probably one of the more dangerous videos I've ever done. Colombian cartel got more money. No, they used to be the big thing, right? They used to control the whole operation, but the Mexicans basically ended up cutting them out. So the Mexicans basically go to Colombia, buy it wholesale, and do everything themselves, and basically cut the Colombians out of the operation completely. Can I show you around? Yeah, brother. Houses. That's the park. The park's a crooked dude selling like the churritos and stuff that he sells. People who say I won't live stream in the streets. Here you guys go. Thank you, Daniel. Hell yeah. The most dangerous? Definitely Jalisco. 100%. Perhaps not that often. People realize, like, when they threatened me, it didn't work. I didn't shut up. I didn't stop. You know, I didn't delete the videos. I never gave in to their demands, so their threats didn't work, so they stopped. They didn't keep threatening me. I'm not just a journalist. I was something else beforehand, and that's why the whole threatening thing doesn't work with me. I'm the type of person that knows if you're going to do something, you don't threaten people. You just show up and do it. You don't warn them about it so they can get ready. Jose, thank you. ¿Qué onda, compa? A chingazo. How long does he think that show lasts? Okay. I'll ask him. Good question. Jason, man, you guys, thank you very much. Honestly, thank you. Let me ask him. No, I'm a journalist, brother. I don't do business with anybody. ¿Por cuánto tiempo crees va a durar el Mencho y todo ese movimiento? ¿Crees que va a ser algo permanente o crees que se va a caer o cómo crees que va a terminar ese asunto?
No va a ser permanente, ¿no? Sí, el vato sí trae pago, sí trae poder y todo, pero no permanente.
He feels that he's gonna fall. It's nothing permanent, you know. It's not gonna be like Mayo or something like a permanent installation. He's causing too much death. Have there been seen bodies with organs missing? No, but they're taking people and sending them off somewhere. Like they send them alive because the organs are only good so long after they take them out of the body, all right? So they're sending them off to a foreign country like cattle. And that's what we're about to get into tomorrow. Make sure you guys watch the video. No one's ever touched on this ever on YouTube or anywhere else. And it's by far the most dangerous one I've done. Just like this live stream, you know, something special. Like I promised you guys, 1,000 likes. There you go. Rick, thank you, big dog. Yeah, smash on that like button, you guys. Almost makes me want to stop streaming when I see how many likes I got and what we're talking about here, what I'm risking just being out here doing this. Thank you, Serafin. Thank you, homie. I got huevos. Thank you. I said, dude, Luke, that's why I'm here. I tell the truth that no one else wants to say. Why did I get into this? Man, I just figured this is the best way for me to pay for my past sins. Like originally, I had 3 channels before this. They were never monetized, so I did this for years. Lots of times it was walking through neighborhoods just like this, but when they were actively in conflict zones, like during the Beltran-Leyva conflict and other things, like the aftermath of it, you know? So, Chino, no. I was not friends with him or anything like that. I've seen him twice. Saw him, excuse me. But no, I was not, you know. The Black Magic video should be in there somewhere. No, I'm not. Do I look scared, brother, right now? Like, look at my eyes. Chaito, mucho respeto a los chaitos. Los charitos, no como bien guerreros, a terror de Culiacan. We got respect for him. If you guys didn't see the video, we went and left flowers at his grave. Even though he was the enemy, you know what I'm saying? He fought hard. Dude was a beast. You know? Luis. There is, it's still kind of fucked up, to be honest, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, BNK. Good thing you're safe in Zacatecas. Good for you, brother. I'm happy, you know, you didn't pass through any danger. Are Mexican cartels named in the APP on cell phones? On the app? I don't know what that is, the APP, brother. What he thinks about this whole COVID thing. All right. Oh, okay, okay. Let me think about that. I'm sure there would be, you know? I'm sure there would be. Yeah, well, Jorge, he's the real boss of Jalisco. It's not Mencho. It's always been Los Queenies. They're the real, you know, mind and power behind it. Paranormal, yeah, I got a video on it, brother. Why am I taking your comments off? I ain't taking your comments off, man. Do you see my finger on the screen? I'm taking some off. You didn't see my finger, I didn't take it off. YouTube blocks them, I got moderators. Grow up, dude. Shit. Yeah, some of them live it, you know what I'm saying? All good, guys. Look, I'm gonna get off here. But I told you guys I'd do a surprise live, you know what I'm saying? Right in the streets where people say I never do it, or I never do it, or wouldn't do it, or this or that. Here I am. Alright. Just posted for a half hour for you guys. And gave you guys a chance to ask questions to someone who actually knows. And we're gonna be doing an interview pretty soon. So you guys make sure you see the video tomorrow about the organ trafficking. Big deal, you know what I'm saying? And remember, Shadow came through with his promise and did his live stream like he said he would. So if you want to smash on that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, notifications, leave a donation, anything like that. I'm gonna leave it on for about a minute more. I'm gonna do a quick, so you guys can see what it's like, you know? Just buying churros and stuff. All right, guys. Have a good night. Adios.